Mikey, congratulations on an important victory. The catalyst change in the first half was obviously that red card to Marcus. From then on, could you talk to me and walk me through the game tactically on what was the plan from then on, and then on the other side, the intangibles of this matchup that ended up being an incredible game altogether?
Yeah. So in the build-up, we knew we needed to find our feet a little bit, and we needed to keep playing against the press and stay brave there. We pushed Chris a little bit to kind of right fullback-ish position, so that Durante could take up a center back position, so we could still have a build-up against one player less. And then we really told them, just make sure you're still brave to play, because we can find the spaces, and I think they did a good job. And then in terms of ball recovery, it was about finding this 4-4-1 a little bit mid-block and lower, and being patient until the ball got to the wide areas, and then looking to jump with our fullbacks and get into double pressure, which is where we get the first goal from. W going into double pressure. And then when they play back and back and back, we said, this is where we got to take risk. And you got to go and press, and we got to go with as many people as possible. And the back line was going to have to deal with sometimes 2 or 3 extra players. And the intangibles are, I think anybody who was in the stadium will remember this night, because the team not only found a way to get the result, but they found a way to continue imposing themselves, even though a lot of things went against us tonight.
Coach, right over here, Lorena from Fox. Did you had an opportunity to talk to David right now inside of the locker room? And if so, can you share with us what did you talk to him? And the other thing, I know it's not an excuse about the altitude in Toluca, but will that determine a little bit the game?
Yeah, I mean, the altitude is a real thing, right? So the ball moves different, and obviously it can affect your running, but it's just a mental challenge that we need to be ready for. And the nice thing is now we have the experience of going to Mexico City, so we know what it feels like. And anytime you do something in life for the second time, and now you know what it feels like, you're a little bit more ready for that challenge. And of course, we play against a good team, and we're going to have to suffer at moments. But I think the team is also ready for those kind of moments, and I think also we can make them suffer as well if we go there and play our best. And then for David, just really happy for him. He's a kid who works hard, always trains really well. He had some ups and downs in the preseason. And then, of course, started having an up. He scored a goal. He had an impact in an earlier game. And then he had a little quad injury, so another down. So just really happy to see him come in. I thought he'd been really bright in the last couple of weeks in training. And then in the last game in Kansas, I thought he stepped in and showed a spark for us, which was why he earned the chance tonight.
Second half, what was your going into the second half? What did you tell the team how to attack them? Because it came out real effectively. And the second question would be on Dua's athleticism on the back end, where he sort of dealt with numerical disadvantages quite well.
Yeah, Manu and Chris, I think all the players were beasts tonight, specifically those two having to deal sometimes being 2 against 3 or 2 against 4 in situations. We already challenged them a lot in terms of being in man-on-man situations a lot, but today was a much bigger challenge against very, very good players, and I think he did well. And we made those tactical adjustments that I just mentioned now, but the most important thing was asking them what they felt when I walked in, and the feeling was we can win this game. And then the message was, listen, you're going to have to drain every ounce of yourself out on the field, because you're going to have to play, you're going to have to divide spaces even more, and it cannot be an excuse that you don't make the run. And these guys just showed so much character and resilience in terms of coming out with a real proactive attitude, where I think you see it a lot with a lot of teams where they'll just, they got the 1-1, so okay, let's just hang on for as long as we can. I think we pushed it to the limits for as long as we could, and again, if it wasn't for some things that really went against us, I think we had a really good chance of actually having the 3-1, but that's life.
Profe, de este lado, Ashley González, muchas felicidades por la victoria.
Has logrado con 10 jugadores lo que 10 equipos de la Liga MX no han podido, ¿no? Ganarle al Toluca, está invicto en la Liga MX y tú con 80 minutos jugando con 10 futbolistas lo logras, terminas el partido con 9. ¿Cómo te sientes de tu equipo, del trabajo que hicieron esta noche? Y la segunda pregunta sería, el resultado queda abierto, ¿no? Por esos 2 penaltis que tiene Toluca. Está muy abierto para la vuelta. ¿Cómo te sientes con este 3-2 del marcador global?
Primero y principal, un poquito frustrado porque creo que por el alto rendimiento que los 2 equipos se mostraron en un torneo de mucho rendimiento, no creo que el arbitraje ha sido bueno y afectó mucho el flow del partido. Pero también al mismo tiempo la vida te da estos momentos y orgulloso porque los chicos respondieron con mucho carácter y respondieron sin excusas y con una mentalidad de superar lo que ha pasado y bueno, feliz por los 3 puntos porque los 3 puntos es primordial. Ahora los dos goles en casa en contra que ahora ellos tienen, nosotros tenemos todo el fe en el mundo que podemos ir allá para ir a ganar el partido y eso es esa actitud que necesitamos.
Mikey Varas, Daniel Schwartzman de TUDN, después del penal, la expulsión, el gol en contra, jugar por uno menos, ¿qué pasó ahí por tu mente y cuál fue el mensaje que le diste al equipo durante el medio tiempo?
Como he dicho, frustración porque creo que muchas cosas nos han pasado en contra en este partido, pero lo que me pasó en la mente es que eso ya pasó, está fuera de nuestro control y ahora ¿qué? ¿Cómo vamos a responder? Y lo más importante es como técnico tratar de ayudar al equipo, de plantearse de la mejor manera y también para que tienen el espíritu para saber que sí se puede lograr lo que quieren lograr. Y después los chicos tienen que hacer el trabajo más difícil, que es correr 10 contra 11 y después 9 contra 11 y los chicos mostraron un carácter increíble.
Última pregunta en la sala.
Giovanni Guerrero para Síntesis Deportes. Miki, hablas del carácter que tiene el equipo. Hay 2 jugadas que posiblemente cualquier otro club podría verse bajo de ánimo, como es una expulsión, un penal, viene el gol, pero una imagen que marca mucho es como Jeppe, siendo el capitán, habla con todos sus compañeros, los reúne para que tengan la posibilidad de que saquen adelante el partido y terminan venciendo. ¿Qué tan importante es encontrar ese tipo de liderazgo con estos jugadores que están teniendo un excelente comienzo?
Es lo más importante, porque yo soy muy creyente de que el técnico y el staff están encargados de meter o de mostrar el estándar, mostrar las expectativas que sean muy altas. Eso fue mi trabajo y es mi trabajo. Pero en los equipos especiales, los clubes que tienen algo extra, son los jugadores que nos levantan los últimos metros. Y yo creo que esto fue un gran ejemplo donde los jugadores agarró todo el club y dijo, ¿sabe qué? No importa lo que está pasando hoy vamos a tratar de ganar este partido. Y no significa que vas a ganar, pero significa que tienes oportunidades de ganar. Y yo muy orgulloso de ellos porque esto significa que tenemos ingredientes de algo especial para seguir creciendo.
Tom, with the last question.
What is Bombino bringing into the final third, and was that a planned emphasis coming into this year?
Yeah, Bombino's next steps were final product in the final third. I think he started his first season well, but we told him, and I think I said it early in the season, Bombino year 2 can't be the same Bombino that we saw last year, and he's taking tremendous steps. He's also showing the maturity to be able to play on the right side, play on the left side, basically do whatever we ask of him to help the team win. But he was really effective for us with a man down, making these late runs, getting behind it and having quality in his service. And I think he's one of many guys who just left everything on the field and made their club really, really proud tonight.
Thank you.
Last question on Zoom, Orlando Castellano, adelante.
Gracias. Buenas noches. Orlando Castel, Servicio Informativo en Deportes. A Toluca, ningún equipo de la Liga MX en lo que va del torneo le ha metido 3 goles. Hoy ustedes metieron 3 goles. ¿Eso les da más confianza a ustedes para el partido de vuelta en esa parte de que le pueden hacer daño y llevarse la serie y dar la campanada en esta Champions Cup en estos octavos de final?
Nosotros no nos enfocamos tanto en quién enfrentamos, cuándo enfrentamos, dónde enfrentamos a alguien. Nosotros tenemos la mentalidad de salir a ganar los partidos, de meter goles. Si tenemos 0, queremos 1. Si tenemos 1, queremos 2. Si vamos perdiendo, queremos la primera. Y si vamos ganando por muchas, queremos la próxima. Y yo creo que esa es la mentalidad más importante que tenemos. Y nosotros vamos a traer esa misma mentalidad para ver qué podemos hacer allá en Toluca.
Thank you, Mikey. Now to conclude our video availability with Mikey.